Now we all know Luka Doncic as the MVP candidate, flashy passing forward for the Dallas Mavericks. But today I want to talk about how he and Rick Carlisle use their offensive knowledge and coaching knowledge to help the Mavericks win games and score points. Now the first play I want to bring up is a play that shows Luka Doncic as a player who is great at initiating plays and calling the right play based on the defense that's being presented. So boom. He brings the ball up the floor. And right here, puts his thumb up, calling a play. So for the people who didn't see it, Jalen Brunson does it too. He puts his thumb up. Everyone looks at Jalen Brunson, Tim Hardaway, Boban. They all see him doing the thumb up. Tells Tim Hardaway to go to the left side. So Jalen Brunson and Luka Doncic kind of work in cahoots in terms of the offense. So the play is basically Dorian Finney-Smith and Boban Marjanovic take set screens on both elbows for Tim Hardaway Jr. Now Nesmith gets through both of these screens and Luka Doncic passes the ball to Tim Hardaway. Then Dorian Finney-Smith comes across and gets a screen from Boban on his man Semi Ojeleye. Now Nesmith sees the screen that's coming and Tim Hardaway also knows that he sees the screen that's coming, so Dorian Finney-Smith is setting a screen on the right side or on the left side of him, and Tim Hardaway takes him to the right. Easy lane, beats him across, uses his little arm to clear it out right there, and then boom, easy layup. Great play call by Luka Doncic and good job by Jalen Brunson initiating the play call further. Now here's a play that shows how the Mavericks offense basically runs, with Rick Carlisle as the person who calls the plays and Luka Doncic kind of shows it to the court. He kind of tells them which play it is. So right here, boom, Rick Carlisle stacks his hands together. Now as you can see how the offense gets initiated, Rick Carlisle points to Dorian Finney-Smith. He tells him to go on the right block, so he goes to the right block. So Boban sets a screen for Luka Doncic. And what the Celtics had been doing all game is that they've been doubling Luka Doncic off of screens. And if he had an ISO situation, they'd bring a double. So Daniel Theis comes and brings a double as Jason Tatum. And as the play was ran, Dorian Finney-Smith comes up to the top of the three. So it basically puts Tristan Thompson in a situation where he has to either choose between Boban and Dorian Finney-Smith. So as the double team gets going, you can see Boban and Dorian Finney-Smith are kind of meeting each other, kind of switching spots. So Luka Doncic ball fake. Tristan Thompson has to decide whether he wants to go out to the 3 or go out to the 2 for Boban. Fake pass to Dorian Finney-Smith. Gets Tristan Thompson to come up a little bit. Easy pass to Boban. Easy done. Great call by Rick Carlisle, but even better playmaking by Luka Doncic. Now here's another play that shows Rick Carlisle's ability as a great playmaker and Luka Doncic has a great play initiator. So Jason Tatum makes a jump shot over Boban and they bring it in for a solo shot, so you can see how Rick Carlisle calls the play. So right here, he holds up 3 fingers on both hands, so basically a 6, which basically after watching the play, it means it's a Luka Doncic ISO. So he brings the ball up the floor, and Jalen Brunson, like I said before, he kind of initiates the plays as well. So right here, him and Carlisle both tell Boban to go to the right block. Basically telling everybody to go ISO. And then Jalen Brunson tells Tim Hardaway to go to the corner, but he already knew. So they're just reading the play basically. Everyone's further away from Luka Doncic as far as possible as they can get. So we go through the play. He's kind of running the clock down. Jalen Brunson brings a screen on Jason Tatum. So now him and Luka Doncic switch spots from where they were before. So now he's on the left side of the court. This is the ISO, full on ISO. No one can help right here. The only person that can help is Nesmith, and if he helps, then Tim Hardaway has a corner 3. So there's isolation right here. Isolation. No way that anyone can help unless Luka drives. So if he stays on the left side of the court, it's ISO. So boom, Jason Tatum tries to go in for the reach. Luka hits him with a little move. Then boom, step back, 3, bang. Great call by Rick Carlisle, showing that he knew the defense that was being set, and they were trying to bring a double team on Luka all game. Having this ISO right here, they're unable to bring a double without someone being open for 3, without someone being open, period. it doesn't matter who it was, if they brought a double, someone was going to be open. So it was a great call by Rick Carlisle and great execution by Luka Doncic. Now here's another play that shows Rick Carlisle as a great play caller and Luka as a great play initiator. So boom, as you can see, Rick Carlisle right here pats his head. So they set a double screen for Luka Doncic. And Luka gets an isolation with Kemba. And so Luka points, he tells Dorian Finney-Smith to go to the left side, that he needs an isolation against Kemba, a much smaller player. He can take him to the rim, post up, there's a lot of things he can do. But as I said before, Celtics ever bring double teams on Luka Doncic all game. So Jason Tatum tells someone to go get Dorian Finney-Smith because, everyone's on that side of the court. It's jumbled together. You can get him if it's 4-on-3 or whatever it is. So Jason Tatum brings a double team on Kemba Walker on Luka Doncic. So as you can see, Luka's trying to read who's open right here. Dorian Finney-Smith is just making it to the corner. Now Willie Cauley-Stein points for Luka to see Dorian Finney-Smith open. The Celtics think they're running a play on the top left of the court, but they're not running that play at all. Luka's trying to see Dorian Finney-Smith open. They're bringing a double on Luka. He's going to be open. Willie Cauley-Stein notices this, and he sets a screen on the closest person to go get Dorian Finney-Smith, which is his own man, Tristan Thompson. So boom, he passes it. Great screen by Willie Cauley-Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith wide open. They weren't able to bring a double team on Luka. He was able to make a great pass to the corner. Dorian Finney-Smith unable to connect, but wide open 3. Great play call by Rick Carlisle and great read by Luka Doncic. Now here's the last play I want to bring up, talking about how Luka Doncic and Rick Carlisle have a great open sense of communication with each other when they're talking about plays. So right here, Luka gets the rebound. He looks at Rick Carlisle. He gives him the open hand up. So you go to Rick Carlisle, he notices that he says open hand up. After surveying the court, Luka Doncic, he basically changed the play that Rick Carlisle was trying to play. So right here, smacks the top of his head, and then he does stack fist, and he does the hand, the open hand. So Willie Cauley-Stein comes and sets a screen. And like I said before, the Celtics were double teaming Luka Doncic every play. And if you notice, this play is basically like the play earlier with Boban and Dorian Finney-Smith, where Tristan Thompson had to decide between Boban and Dorian Finney-Smith. But this time it's Kemba. So Kemba can easily go out to the 3-point line. He's a lot faster. But if it's him against Willie Cauley-Stein in the paint, that's a done deal. So the important thing to notice is Aaron Nesmith, or I think that's Semi Ojeleye in the corner. He comes and brings down, and he comes and helps. So Luka notices him helping right here. You can see his eye line is directly right there. So he has the option of Jalen Brunson or Dorian Finney-Smith in the corner. So look, Luka jumps, throws a pass to Jalen Brunson. Now he can pass it one more to Dorian Finney-Smith, but I don't know. Jalen Brunson just decided to shoot it. Pull up 3. Bang. Good read by Luka Doncic rather than throwing it to Willie Cauley-Stein, who would have basically been double teamed. He could have passed it out himself, but it is what it is. Easy 3 for Jalen Brunson. Put Kemba Walker in between a rock and a hard place. Now, Ojeleye came and helped, but it still provided Jalen Brunson enough space to get a 3 off. And Luka Doncic, I mean, he's a playmaker, so it was an easy play for him to make. Great read by Carlisle on that play, and even better read by Luka Doncic, changing the play up rather than just being a stack fist. He decided to do the open hand. Now, although Luka Doncic does not use communication a ton to really guide his teammates, him and Rick Carlisle have built an offense to where Rick Carlisle calls the plays, and him and Doncic have an open sense of communication based on what they think the play should be ran. Rick Carlisle trusts Luka Doncic in a way that he believes that Luka Doncic knows what he's talking about, and Luka Doncic trusts Rick Carlisle knowing that most of the plays will be good for the Mavericks to score, but some plays he can put his own spin on it and add something to it.